Board of Commissioners, Home and Travel and Housing Authority, regular board meeting of the Board of Commissioners, Thursday, April 25th, 2024, 3:30 p.m., 151 Library Drive, Homer, Louisiana. Mr. Sherman, would you like to lead us in prayer? Yes.
Let's pray the Lord's Prayer. It's found in St. Matthew's Gospel of the Holy Bible, the 6th chapter. Let's pray. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever. Amen. Let's pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Commissioner Sherman?
Here.
Commissioner Piku?
Here.
Commissioner Burke? Chairwoman Abear?
Here.
Commissioner Vogtland? We have a quorum.
Okay. Order of the day, approval of agenda.
The agenda will proceed as published.
Any speaker cards?
I'll move it.
Motion. What are y'all motioning? No, we don't do that. We don't do that. Not the agenda. No. It'll be the minutes.
Yeah, historically, if not of a,
But I was asking about speaker cards. We have none, right?
oh, if you, yeah, no speaker cards, then
Okay. So now we have approval of minutes for March 28th, 2024, regular board meeting. I need a motion.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Mr. Sherman, seconded by Mr. Piku. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Bills and communications, approval of pay vouchers for the period March 16th, 2024 to April 12th, 2024. I need a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Sherman, seconded by Mr. Piku. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Monthly financial reports, December 2023. Memo from Fee Accountant to Board of Commissioners. Balance sheet for December 2023. Income and expense statements for December 2023. Public housing financial assessment score for the month of December 2023. Bank reconciliation.
Yeah, you said 2023.
Yeah, December was in 2023. It was December.
Oh, yeah.
Monthly financial reports, January 2024. Memo from Fee Accountant to Board of Commissioners. Balance sheet for January 2024. Income and expense statements for January 2024. Public housing financial assessment score for the month of January 2024. Bank reconciliation. Any questions, Commissioners? It's all in your packet. Okay, report of Secretary, Executive Director, Agency update.
Okay. Hello. I see Mr. Bergeron walked in. That's our parish president, so I wanted to yield to you first to see if you want anything to say to the board or.
Trying to get out here, appreciate all your service and just trying to make sure we address the housing issues we have and we're supporting you way out here.
All right. As to my agency update, it's in the packets, but I have a few items I wanted to elaborate on. We had trial in February in front of Judge Bethencourt with Steve Lane with the modulars. That case was dismissed maybe on last week. We have a second trial just finished on Monday in front of Judge Juan Pickett. Hopefully, we'll get the same victory that we got with Judge Bethencourt. But once we know something, I'll make sure I keep the board in the loop to let you all know what's going on. We also have trial for the grievance residents in June that's coming up, and that's the one that's Brandon's representing the Housing Authority against those. Also, with our building, we have been teleworking for the last 5 days. We moved in our building April 1st. We had to move out last week, Tuesday, due to the building not being elevated 3 inches. 3 inches. They have completed that task. Right now, we're just waiting for our water to get back connected and the electricity. So hopefully next week, early next week, we'll be back in our office in Senator Circle. Did reach out to Jamie, who I'm gonna let him elaborate a little bit on what's going on at Bayou Towers. Maintenance sent a picture of some of the building is starting to come off, so Jamie did reach out. And Jamie, can you elaborate on what we're gonna do?
Yeah, we did a merge procurement on a engineering firm. They're out of New Orleans, and so what happens, the gravel fascia was delaminating from the building, and to eliminate the potential risk, we put a temporary fence up. The permanent fence should be installed, it may be installed now, and they were moving that's gonna be along the sidewalk, but in order to protect the safety, there's an engineering plan that is being drawn up. We'll probably have it tomorrow afternoon. They'll drive metal rods into the building with nets that will hold that fascia up until the final disposition of what's going to happen, whether it be demolition or whatever else is needed. So we should have a timeline and a scope of work tomorrow afternoon. So, and just to speak more about the temporary facility, for insurance purposes, it needed to meet the base flood elevation, and it was 3 inches short. There was no cost to the housing authority. It was a mistake from the installers, and they came back out. They fixed it in a few days, but we had to disconnect the power, all the utilities, and we're waiting to get those reconnected, and then there'll be an inspection, and you'll have to get to certification of occupancy before you can move back in. And then everything else should be good to go. I anticipate that happening early to mid next week, but I'll keep you guys posted on what's happening.
And then also with the fencing at Bayou Towers, that's what we're barricading. Remember, last board meeting, I gave you all updates stating that yeah. So just in case y'all had any questions in regards to the fencing,
Any idea how long it's gonna take to do it?
for what the demo,
To demolish it?
to demolish.
Okay, I'm getting ahead of
If I need to
myself.
talk
That's
about
okay.
that later. Is that?
You can now.
You can talk now?
Yeah, you can, because we're working on getting the A&E firm on board, and we had to make sure the last A&E firm that we had, the contract ended in December.
Mhm.
So we're hiring another A&E firm, and Jamie can tell you what's going on with.
Yeah, DDG had the first A&E, first portion of the architect engineering. They help with the temporary facilities and some basic plans. We anticipate doing another award letter based on the original request for qualifications for professional services like this, request for qualifications, not proposals. But from that list, we'll pick another A&E firm, send the award letter out, and they will help with the next phases with the demolition plan for Bayou Towers and any potential demolition that needs to happen at Senator Circle as well. Regarding the Senator Circle, we have the first packet that we'll send to FEMA. We're finalizing it. We had a meeting about it today. And so there's 6 buildings inside that. That was the most damaged buildings. We'll send that to FEMA so they can do the 50% analysis on it, do the initial review, and then from there, if they agree with that analysis, then we can do start working on the other buildings and look at that holistic plan. And the A&E firm, the next A&E firm will help with that plan on what we're gonna do. So once we figure out how many buildings will need to be demolished, we can have the overall plan of, you know, what you guys want to do with the facility or the property.
Okay.
Does that make sense? And with the demolition of Bayou Towers, we'll have to, we have a packet in with FEMA right now doing the advanced environmental review. We are using a HUD review that was already completed. We're hopeful that FEMA will heavily use the review that's been done already, and so that should be a streamlined process, fast track. So from there, once that's done, we just have to make sure everything's in order to either demolish it or find out what the final resolution of that's going to be. Does that make sense? Questions?
Okay. Is that all you have?
Yeah, because everything else I had.
Mhm.
Just didn't know. So I'm not sure if you all needed me to discuss anything else or if everything was covered.
Anything else you want to discuss? Jamie spoke of?
Okay.
And you touch all your,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. So next we have discussion and possible action relative to resolution 1060-24, authorizing the advertisement for public review and 45-day comment period. The Home and Terrebonne Housing Authority draft 2024 annual action plan and 5-year plan. I need a motion. Motion by Mr. Sherman, second by Mr. Piku. All in favor? All opposed? Motion carries. Discussion and possible action relative to resolution number 1061-24 proclaiming May 8, 2024 as State Employee Recognition Day. I need a motion.
Before y'all vote on it, I would like you all to come, I'm gonna do something for staff at our, new building. Hopefully we should be back by
Oh,
then.
yeah.
Okay. So I would want you all to, come. I'll send y'all the details, like the time and stuff, so y'all can come.
Yeah.
What's new? She all,
Well, y'all eat enough for me.
We'll send them a bird.
Okay, discussion and possible action. Well, I said that already. I just need a motion to, accept.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Sherman, seconded by Mr. Piku. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. We do appreciate all what y'all do. I do want to say that. Discussion and possible action relative to updating Dusone Housing Authority authorized names and signature for issuing and signing checks by adding Nikita Gilton. I need a motion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Piku, second by Mr. Sherman. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Discussion and possible action relative to renewal of executive director's contract. I think we need a motion to go into executive session.
I'll motion. Second.
Okay, motion by Mr. Piku, second by Mr. Sherman. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries.
Let the record reflect that unanimous. There's no opposition. It needs to be by 2/3 vote. So I just want to make sure that it's we have 4 of us or 5 of us.
it's 4.
4-0.
Do I need to do a roll call for executive?
No, since there was
Okay.
no opposition and everybody concurred that it was unanimous, it's 4-0.
Okay. All right, they have the room?
They have the room set up for you
All right,
guys.
let me get the copies. I don't know how to count.
You know where it is?
I don't know which one. Okay.
Got your vote?
It shouldn't take long. It's an evaluation.
Yeah. Think so.
Our executive director on the work she's done and her staff, especially through what we've been through, the storm, COVID, and on, not to mention personal aspects that she is going through.
Okay, move to extend the executive director's contract and authorize the board chair and vice chair to execute the extension with Ray for Ms. Nikita Gilman.
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Burke. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Commissioner comments? Do we have any?
Just say one thing, I'd like to wish one of our board members a return to the board, which will be back on the street in a week or so, that's Mr. Larry. Larry had his spleen taken out, and he's resting right now, and he wanted me to come get him, but refused, okay? So he will be here at the next meeting, and he wish all of y'all good luck, because he didn't need it.
Okay. Giving him our best. We're missing him. Next regular board meeting is scheduled for Thursday, May 23rd, 2024, 3:30 p.m. at 124K Senator Circle. I need a motion to adjourn.
Motion?
Motion by Mr. Sherman, second by Mr. Piku. All in favor? Motion carries.